Good morning everyone, Leah here. So today I'll be answering one of the most commonly asked questions, and that is how can I tell the difference between whiteheads, fungal acne, and milia? Unfortunately, all of these three skin conditions do look very similar, so that's where the confusion is coming from. Everything comes with white bumpiness and it does give some skin textural issue with the raised appearance. So it's very hard to treat anything with confidence. So I will try my best to guide you through each and every skin condition, the causes and how to identify it and how to self-diagnose and how to treat it. But please do know that the most accurate way to get the diagnosis is getting it looked under a microscope, so that way the physician or dermatologist know what the substance actually are. Whiteheads are basically closed comedones, and these are basically sebum getting trapped underneath a thin layer of skin. The pore is not open and exposed to the air. This can happen a lot among a lot of breakup prone people or someone who has a really active sebum production. So the excessive sebum, when it mingles with dead skin cells and when they fall in love with each other and they never know when to leave, that's when the whitehead and the white bump happens. And it's often less painful or painless compared to other acne types. It is known as non-inflammatory acne, which means that there's no white cells attacking P. acne bacteria. It's purely clogged pores basically, and it's fairly easy to treat. The causes of whiteheads can definitely be more diverse than you might think, but obviously the most common answer or the common cause is your excess sebum production meeting the dead skin cells built up on top of the pores, so it really does block the sebum from flowing and really excreting and getting out of the pore tunnel. So the dead skin cells are interfering the pathway of the sebum excretion. The second reason might be your skin being really dehydrated, and that's often my personal experience with whiteheads, and oftentimes it can be easily treated, or whiteheads can be easily gone away by truly hydrating your skin. And last but not least, whiteheads can definitely happen when you are using a product that is a little bit greasier or that is a little bit heavier than what your skin needs. How to self-diagnose whiteheads is pretty easy because they are mainly very poppable, which means it's very extractable. And oftentimes the whiteheads can be significantly improved by incorporating a chemical exfoliant such as AHA, glycolic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acid, and BHA, salicylic acid. If your whiteheads are caused by dehydration, it means that you really need to deeply hydrate and nourish the skin. If you're still afraid of deeply hydrating your skin, sometimes using an aloe mask all over the skin can definitely help calm down your skin and also really deeply hydrate your skin. Let's move on to milia. Milia or milium are pretty much known as the skin protein getting trapped under your skin. So this is not sebum or this is not your pore issue. It's actually a keratin overgrowth issue. So it happens a lot among newborn babies. It happens a lot particularly on the most delicate area on your skin, aka your eye area. And I think this is probably the easiest to diagnose because it has a pretty obvious pearly white sphere look, and this is not an inflamed condition and it doesn't associate with pain, or it's not actually harmful to your skin at all. The causes of milia is pretty interesting because it happens when your skin turnover slows down a lot, or you are using a lot of heavy product or greasy product around the eyes, so the keratin keeps building up or keeps growing without your skin really turning over. It can be often associated with your genetics or sun-induced damage as well. How to treat milia? Milia often clears up by itself, so you can definitely see and let your skin heal or let your skin turn over by its own, or you can encourage the skin cellular turnover rate by using glycolic acid or retinol product, and you can simply dab a cotton swab or a Q-tip into the potion or the product and then simply dab it, press it around the eye area. Don't try to extract this by yourself because it'll be almost impossible. Do visit your esthetician or a dermatologist to get manually extracted. However, a lot of dermatologists prefer to do a laser treatment on this, and you don't often need to go back because one laser treatment can be enough. Fungal acne, aka malassezia folliculitis, and pityrosporum folliculitis, it's basically an yeast overgrowth or an yeast infection. It's not a sebum being accumulated or being trapped underneath the pore. It's not your skin keratin being built up. It's basically your yeast being a Super Mario after eating the mushroom. And this mushroom is all of the food source for your yeast to grow. And every human being, or majority of the human on this planet, do have this specific yeast, but it is the matter of how you actually manage it and what kind of food sources it gets fed. A lot of times these yeasts significantly grow in a very warm, humid, hot climate, and also it does like a very occlusive environment, which means that it can be exacerbated by your sweat and sebum. If you constantly over moisturize your skin, sometimes the yeast can overgrow because it's a very warm and cuddly environment. Majority of the oils out there, like plant oils, olive oil, avocado oil, everything can trigger this, and also some specific skincare ingredients definitely can aggravate the symptoms. You can definitely check out the 2 videos that I made regarding this topic, and I'll link those down below, but I think that will be really helpful to watch in advance. How to self-diagnose this problem or fungal acne? It's actually pretty tricky, but oftentimes fungal acne can be associated with itchiness. Fungal acne can be a cluster of bumps, white bumps, and they can be very uniform in size. Malassezia folliculitis and pityrosporum folliculitis, they do not respond well to antibiotics. It can only grow them stronger. So if you got prescribed by your dermatologist and you're applying antibiotics topically and it's worsening the problem, it might be fungal acne. To treat fungal acne, you gotta get rid of all the problematic ingredients in your skincare. I know this can be so tricky because there are so many problematic ingredients in everyday skincare products that we're using, so definitely check out the videos that I made below. I will have a product guide, but also you can treat them with using Nizoral or ketoconazole, which is the active ingredient for a lot of anti-dandruff shampoos, and also azelaic acid or a sulfur product can help. I hope this video was informative in some way in identifying what you guys have. Let me know if you guys have any tips in self-diagnosing the problem down below in the comment box. I think that will help other pom-pom fam a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope you guys take care. Bye!